Hi, it's James Cebulski for EA Sports. Welcome to game number 3 of what has already been a great series. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. A critical game for both sides here, and we are underway. Here's a feed in front. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. And he takes the feed. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Gets the puck in deep. Florida's got the puck. Great read by Protas. Scores! And this place is rocking and rolling now.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said in the pregame speech, James, but it certainly worked. They came out ready to play.
Off the trot, he ties up his opponent. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. From the right side, they gain the zone. In close! Huge save on the play! Oh, my goodness! Wow!
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save. I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
The Capitals win the defensive zone faceoff. Now a quick pass to Carlson. Broken out by Forsling. And he can't hang on after that hit. The Panthers take possession in the defensive end. And a great save. Pass across to Tkachuk. The cannon from the point. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. It's a 2-on-1. And that sends a few people scrambling for cover on the bench.
Barkov's been showing some frustration. You know, when you want to contribute as an athlete, especially when you have a strong skill set, and then you're in a pointless streak, man, the frustration grows and it builds, and you start to squeeze the stick tight.
Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Centering pass! Oh, and he comes up with a stop.
Bobrovsky's made a great save there, and everyone can breathe a sigh of relief coming off of that blowout last game in the playoffs. Important to reset in a good one, and he gets a good start.
Still lots of time left in the period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Capitals win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. Quick shot! Denies him on the play.
Thompson's able to put that puck to the corner.
Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it.
The Capitals get a hold of the draw. Dowd's got it along the wing. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Well, certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Washington's got a hold of the puck. Tries to get it over to Dowd. And he grabs the puck. Directs it on over to Kulikov. Handles the pass. Oh, what a save on the slapper! Sends it in deep. The Panthers gain control of the puck against the wall. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Makes his presence known on the ice. Moves the puck to Dowd. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Grabs it in his own end. Florida's gained the line and into the zone. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Oh, what a glove save there! Instead of covering up, he feeds it along. Right in the slot. Sensational stop by Bobrovsky.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Slides it diagonally to Fabry. Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. Thompson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Panthers will go to work here in the offensive zone. And one last save. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. You can tell we're in for a good one because almost every fan is in their seats here as we are still tied with the second getting underway. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Capitals really haven't generated anything offensively, and I believe it starts in their defensive end, James. They're not connected. They're not getting exits that create speed through the neutral zone, and their opponent's doing a good job to shut it down. They have a minority of the shots, but they're lucky it's still tied. They can get back in this game.
Routine save made by Bobrovsky. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Moves it quickly over to Strome. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. The Capitals gain control of the puck.
Barkov's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down. He's stuck
all alone. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Slides the puck across to Verhaeghe. Here's the shot. Oh, what a glove save by Thompson. Gets the puck over to McMichael. They fight for it along the boards. Picks it off in the offensive end. Here's a short pass to Sandin. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Sends a pass over. Slides the puck across to Novak. Makes the save on the slapper. Quick pass across to Novak. And that's intercepted by McMichael. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. The Panthers take over on possession. And now he angles it across to Novak. And a big-time save on a big-time shot. Angles it over to LaPierre. Great defensive effort with the strip. The Panthers take it across the line. Oh, what a stop with the blocker by Thompson.
Thompson's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game. And the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Couldn't catch up to that pass. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Just here in the late stages of this frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Washington's won the draw.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Oh, what a stop by Bobrovsky. And that's just out of reach. Feeds it over to Ferrabari. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. We are underway underway here in the third, and this could come down to next goal wins. Here's a chance behind the net. Takes the feed. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Skates across the blue line. And that's off a stick. Oh, what a smart heads-up play. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Florida's got possession of the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Centering feed. And that's gobbled up, and we'll get a whistle for a face-off. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. It's all tied up. Novak's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Here's a blast. Turns him away. Thompson's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
Oh, it puts that one high.
Well, it almost looks like he was looking for that top corner and just missed.
And that puck leaves the zone. Play is called for offside. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. And he slides it quickly to Luosterainen. Receives the pass. Fires it. Makes the save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. McMichael's won the draw and they're on the attack. Oh, what a great stop as he got a piece of it with the glove. Quick pass to Luosterainen. And that's broken up by McMichael. Carries the puck up through center. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Cuts into the paint. Fantastic save.
Bobrovsky's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Florida's got a hold of the puck. Keeps possession on the play. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Denies him. He got all of it. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Down the right side and into the zone. Stops him with the gloves. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they'll start with possession. Oh, great save right there on the play.
Thompson's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Puck grab by Verhaeghe. Long pass into the neutral zone.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
On the one-timer, scores! A no-doubter off the one-timer.
Well, that was a blistering shot. We could hear him calling for that puck up here. He wanted it. He was teed up, and he let it rip. Well, you see players work on this all the time in practice, and he gets teed up perfectly for a one-time score. Well, you can see the coach on the bench after that last goal, and just certainly not happy with the effort that his team is displaying. You can see the feedback that's coming to athletes, and he wants to see a difference out there. He needs someone to make an impact.
Florida's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. Washington's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Breakaway! Score! scores. What a goal. All effort.
Well, we've seen it so many times before. He has such a knack to lose coverage in front of the net and in tight, and when he gets a puck on his stick, he ain't missing from there. Well, you have to be an accurate shooter if you're going to score goals in tight, James, because you get closure quickly. You got to find a way to have pinpoint accuracy. It's a game of inches, and he doesn't miss.
Taken by Forsling. That's a solid check on the play. And he says no! Taken along the wall by Barkov. And that's blocked from someone in front. Florida's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and laid it big time late in this third period. Puck scooped up by Iorio. Great read with the stick. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Here's a chance on the attack. And that's a great heads-up play by Bryson. And it's kicked away. Moves it to Mikula. And that's broken up. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Kovacevic has got the puck in his own zone. And we are all over with this one tonight. In what was a must-win situation, they deliver with a win and jump back in. Hi, it's James Cybulski for EA Sports. We expected these two teams to put up a fight, and we have seen that, and we expect more going into Game 4. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. This is what you play for. Moments like this, you can feel the energy in this building, and we are underway. Tonight on the play, wow!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
Scooped up along the wall by Carlson.
Kachuk stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
Quick feed to Protas. Nice defensive robbery on that. Tosses it on to Barkov. Grabbed along the boards by Ekblad.
Bobrovsky's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save.
The Panthers are going to be shorthanded because of a tripping call. Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances...
Oh, brings it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not. Slides it across to Luosterainen. The Panthers played along the wing. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Takes the pass. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Florida's in transition. Rips a laser beam. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Washington's on the attack. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Moves it quickly over to Strome. Here's a feed in front, and that's intercepted. Here's a blast. Turns aside the slap shot, wow. And it's a quick pass to Dubois.
Thompson's made a big save early in the frame here, and that's really important to reset and refocus coming off that blowout loss in that playoff game. Important to really find a way to gain that confidence and composure and get a good start.
The Capitals will play it from the defensive zone. Great poke check on the reach. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Takes the feed. Takes a shot. Simple stop by Thompson. And now he moves it quickly to LaPierre. Lead pass ahead. And that goes off course off a body. Unable to reach that one. Tendy plays it up. Carlson's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Takes a shot. Oh, fantastic stop there.
I'm not sure how we saw this puck, James. I mean, he screened, there's a ton of traffic, and he finds the puck to make the save. That one's a fabulous one.
The Panthers will play it from the defensive zone. Handles the puck. And loses possession after a solid hit. Textbook poke check by Carlson. Takes control of the puck. Dishes it to Protas. Coughs it up on the play. Picked up along the boards by Protas. Great positioning in the defensive end. The Capitals get a hold of the puck along the boards. Great use of the stick here at center ice. And he takes the pass. All alone! Stopped on the breakaway!
Well, the shooter gets in tight here, James, and guess what? The goaltender, he does not bite on the first fake, and that allows him to make the save. Barkov's body language says it all. He is frustrated, and anytime you're on a team, you want to contribute, especially when you know what you can do. You're a confident player, but all of a sudden, the stick gets a little bit tighter. Habits are a great thing. Numbers are another.
Puts it in deep. Olivier's moving the puck through his own zone. And he slides it quickly to Novak. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Washington's got the puck. Tries to feed it over to McMichael. And that's stolen by Gourde. Makes it look easy with the stop. There's a hit, and he's trying to leave everything out there on the ice tonight. In the final moments of this period, we're still scoreless. The Panthers win the faceoff. Here he is on the tip. Quick pass to Baines. And now it's over to Dowd. The Capitals have it from the corner. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Intercepted at center by Protas. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Florida's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Corrali's got it against the boards. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out. Here's a short pass to Protas. Into the offensive end now. Tremendous hit into the boards, and that's a finishing play. Feeds the puck to Forsling. Now a quick pass to Barkov. Sends the pass over. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked.
Carlson's fighting through an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
Luosterainen's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Panthers win it. Takes the puck at the point. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Florida's got the puck short-handed. And he slides it quickly to Luosterainen. Shot! Oh, there's a great stop by Thompson. Moves it to Mikkola. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Great read in the offensive zone by Novak. Puck knocked loose after that hit. They've got a 2-on-1. Steps inside. Oh, what a save on the play! Long reach breaks up the momentum. The Panthers are on the attack. And that one doesn't go. I thought that would have been the first goal of the game right there.
And that's why it's such a tough miss. I mean, you really want to set the tone in a game, and you always want to strike first.
And there's the save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Washington's looking to break out. Into the attacking area from the left side. Shot! Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Big time stop there. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Centering feed, and it's blocked. Takes a shot. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Can't keep a hold of it. Let's get the call.
I understand when you're racing for the puck to stand in the way of your opponent to slow them down, but if you hang out there too long, you're going to get the interference call.
Florida's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
An opportunity here to go up by 1 on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
The one-timer! Oh, what a great save by Thompson!
7 minutes, 39 seconds.
Barkov's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. And they manage to clear it. Still keeps a hold of it. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Shakes off the coverage. How did he stop that one?
This is where he gets his grade A opportunities. He's in tight to the goaltender, and usually he executes, but not this time.
We got a stoppage in play. Almost anarchy in front of that net.
Well, there certainly is. It was chaotic as the ozone possession time is certainly up. They needed this rest. This was a great play by the tender.
Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Shuts them down. Thompson's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Strome's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Steps in and takes the puck. The Capitals will kill off a few extra seconds now. Here's a chance in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And he takes the feed. Oh, this looks dangerous. Here's a shot. Can't get it to go as they miss the net on the play. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Moves the puck across to Forsling. Scrum ensues along the boards. Florida's got it in their own zone. A shot. Tremendous read and even greater sacrifice on the block. Near the point. What a steal in his own end. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. Well, if they're going to do something with this man advantage, now's the time.
They don't have the luxury of time, James. They have to be urgent and get the puck up ice.
And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. McMichael's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Barkov's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Good clearing attempt to breathe. The Panthers gain control of it.
Protas is almost back in the play.
Sends it out front. Can't connect the play. The Capitals penalty killers come up huge.
Well, that's a great power play, James. It's all about puck possession and retrieval. They did all of that and found their way to shots on net and good opportunities. Just didn't convert.
More than half the period has expired. The game is still scoreless. Florida's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Thompson's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. The Panthers win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And he gets in the lane to block that. Florida's gained possession along the boards. And that pass attempt is deflected. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Florida's won the draw in the neutral zone. Grips it and rips it. Denies him with the save. Slides the puck over. Great use of the stick at center by Corrali. And it's a quick pass to Mikkola. Gains the zone on the left wing. Can't pull the trigger. Pushes it across to McMichael. Tremendous hit on the play, and that opens up some space. Look who's jumping in here, Cheryl. His teammate wanted no part, but he certainly did.
Yeah, he's protecting him almost as if he's a bodyguard. He jumps right in and he's ready to go, and he says, hey, I'll take the invitation. The Panthers game. Hey, listen, you're the away team and you want to silence the crowd. You win that fight, you do it.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Well, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
He's done a step. Raves it off the iron.
Well, he knew what he was going to do coming in one-on-one with the goaltender. Looked real confident in it, but, man, he just missed by inches. That one's unlucky. It hits the post and comes out.
And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Puts it on net. Big-time stop there. Less than a minute to go here in the second. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Iorio. Puck is picked up here in the neutral ice by Ekblad. Hammers one from the point. Dying seconds and he makes the save. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store. And we've got the third period coming up in moments. Still looking for that first goal of the game here as we get underway in the third. Turns it away on the slap shot. And now it's grabbed by Mikkola. And that's deflected. And now he moves it quickly to Aube-Kubel. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. The Panthers are going to be shorthanded as they are called for tripping. Back to the face-off circle. They'll send the man advantage unit out again.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Here's a chance in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Look out. Unwritten rule broken.
You said it right there. The unwritten rule in hockey. You don't hit after the whistle, and you certainly don't shoot the puck after the whistle.
And drops the hammer on that one.
Yeah, the clear winner as that final punch perfectly executed and a tough one on the other end. The Panthers find a way to send a clear message with that fight. They say, we're not going to be pushed around. We're tough, we're physical, and we're not going anywhere.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Poked away in the offensive end. Oh, that was like a car crash. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Pass to Strome. Poked away in the neutral zone. Florida's got the puck against the half wall. Shuts the door with a great save. Wide of the net, he missed.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
Works it across to Sandin. Oh, serves up waffles for dinner with that stop. And he slides it quickly to Kulikov. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
He got all of that hit on the play. Picked up along the wall by Dowd. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. And he coughs it up with the pass. And he's knocked off the puck there. The Panthers have it behind the cage. Power play continues, and they'll look to set up here with this offensive zone draw.
Well, they need to take advantage of the moment, not just a power play, but they're up against a fatigued goaltender who is not moving as well in his crease. Kovacevic's penalty is almost expired.
Moves it around along the half wall. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
The Panthers have it against the wall. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Scores! The deadlock broken as we finally see the game's first goal, and will it hold up now?
Well, we're in the second half of the game, so it certainly took a while, James, and I don't think you change your mindset now that you have the lead. You got to continue to attack and try and put in another one.
Florida's got the go-ahead goal here in period number 3.
Well, and they'll certainly want to win this face-off, James, because they've dominated in terms of possession. When they get it, they don't give it up easily. That's how they scored that last goal.
The Panthers win the draw. Quick feed to Verhaeghe. Now a quick pass to Gord. Moves the puck. Avoids the poke check. Hammers one from the point. And a solid stop on the play there. Moves it quickly over to Bear. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Oh, a devastating check there. Just a simple save by Bobrovsky. Launches him into the boards. Tremendous glove save by Bobrovsky. The Capitals have it now. Slides it diagonally to Gord. The Panthers take it along the wall. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Quick pass to LaPierre. Takes the hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Points up from the point. Oh, that had some heat on it. He makes the save. Thompson's going to hang on for a whistle. The Panthers continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Washington's got a hold of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Ludwig. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Poked away by Barkov. And it's a quick pass to Tkachuk. Knocked off the puck.
People and fans complain that low-scoring games are boring, but not this one. There's been a lot of high-quality chances on both sides. It's been a very entertaining game.
Still keeps a hold of the puck. Taken along the wall by Barkov. Iorio's got it in the defensive end. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And he takes the dish. Hammers it on net. Stops him cold. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. A critical draw here. The Capitals win the draw. Feeds it up ahead. And now he moves it to Mania. Feed to the middle. And that's intercepted. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Panthers lead it 1-0. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Comes up with the block. The Panthers have it now. Can't get a hold of that pass. Scooped up along the wall by Fabry. Under a minute to go in the third. Here's a short pass to Baramari. And he takes the feed. Moves it to Kapanen. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Quick pass across to LaPierre. In need of a goal. The extra attacker's out on the ice.
Mikola's going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on
Breakaway! Oh, what a save! And a huge stop here in this third period.
Well, and you know that stop is going to lift his team up. The ability to give them some momentum here late in the third.
Scores into the empty net.
This was right in my wheelhouse, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6.
The Panthers may have found the insurance marker they needed on that last empty netter there, Cheryl.
Well, outside of a major hiccup, that should be it, James. That should seal the deal. That lead should get the win.
Florida's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. And it is all over with this one. A shutout victory evens the series. This is your kind of hockey, isn't it, Pounder?
I love it.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. The first 4 games of this playoff series have been intense, physical, and I expect nothing less than Game 5. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. Every game critical in the postseason. This one no different, and we are underway. And a great save.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Dismiss that chance. The Panthers move the puck in the defensive zone. And there's the whistle icing the call. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize.
Center bears down on that bottom hand. A clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Delayed penalty looming. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, he's going to get a boarding call on that one, James. Really aggressive and throws his opponent into the boards.
The Panthers get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
With a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by 1. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
They move the puck out of harm's way. Here's a pass down low. With possession along the wall. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. And there's the save. Florida's got the puck along the boards. My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. Shot! Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it. Barkov's been working so hard with the puck and without it. It's just not dropping for him. And when it doesn't drop, it can be extremely frustrating. You want to get points. You want to feel like you're contributing.
Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Oh, and he denies him on the one-timer. Wow! The Panthers carrying it along the blue line. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Gets it out of his own end. Grabbed along the boards by Dubé. Pokes it away in his own end. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Takes it from the right side. Comes up with the stop. Trying to exit the defensive zone. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick.
Thompson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Barkov's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Florida's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Too many bodies in the way. Dishes it to LaPierre. The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone.
Okay, Kubel's almost out of the box.
Big time stop there. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. Oh, and that's blocked. I'm sure they'd love a redo on that.
You can say that again. You got to get that puck out. Instead, you don't. You find up your back in coverage, and it's a scramble out there now.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. The Panthers will go to work here in the offensive zone. Long jam in front. Scores! The Panthers get one! Florida's drawn first blood here in this one by getting on the board first.
And that's exactly what you want to do. You want to play with the lead, not behind it, James. And now it's what they do next. They've created some energy for themselves. Now it's about continuing to attack and find the back of the net again.
A glorious chance, and the stick breaks. Quick feed to Protas.
Verhaeghe's stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
Gets in the lane with the body. Washington's got a hold of the puck now.
Dubois' determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the one-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be the task and kill this off.
The Capitals will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James, finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
Strome's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Washington's got possession here in their own end. Shuts them down. Tries to get the puck to Protas. The Panthers have possession shorthanded. Passes over to Barkov. Florida's got it along the wall. And that's broken up. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Barkov. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Washington's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, he hammered him.
He knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Oh, that's blocked. What a stop by Thompson. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. Let's see what the officials say.
Up by one, and you take a penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as a power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
Face-off looming, and it's a 5-on-3 man advantage here.
On a 5-on-3 with all that ice available and the defensive coverage in the middle of the ice, you have to find a way to pull them outside just a little bit. Sometimes a shot does that. What it does, they react to the shot and the rebound. Guess what? Open lanes.
Here's an offensive chance. Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. Kubel's got it on the offensive end. Picked off by Lusterainen.
Florida's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams, and this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Denies him with the save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Fires it on net. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Nice zone entry from the left. Kovacevic is out of the sin bin and joins the penalty kill here. Puck picked up in the open ice. The Capitals gain possession. Here's a shot, and he makes that save as well.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times.
Denies him on the slapper. Angles it over to Forsling. Back at the point, they set it up. And he stops that cannon there. Wow. Oh, that goes just wide of the net.
I think he had more time than he thought here, James. With the pressure coming in on him, he just releases the puck quick and he misses wide.
Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone.
Mikola's almost back on the ice.
Tries to feed it over to Kulikov. And a strong physical collision on the play there.
Kulikov's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
Through center along the wing. Reaches out and uses the stick. Handles the pass. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard, and when you have a hit like that, you're feeling it all over your body.
Florida's been playing in one direction all night, and that's towards the net. And they lead here late in the first. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Great pressure with the stick. Florida's got the puck. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Feeds it over. The Panthers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. What a stop as he puts out the fire. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position, really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it. Well, you can see the coach on the bench after that last goal, and just certainly not happy with the effort that his team is displaying. You can see the feedback that's coming to athletes, and he wants to see a difference out there. He needs someone to make an impact.
The Panthers have to be feeling good about their game after what we've seen for the better part of this opening frame here, Cheryl. Yeah,
they doubled down and got their second goal here, James. They've really pressed and loved their tempo. And when I was an athlete, I didn't like the intermission at this time. You're on all cylinders. Everyone's firing, and now you got to go sit. It's coach's job, leadership in the room, to keep them fired up for the second.
And he comes up with the save. Here in the late goings of the period, the Panthers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. The Capitals looking against the half wall. Dished on over to Tkachuk. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Well, let's see what we can get for an encore here as period number 2 is underway. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Panthers had an impressive start to the game, and they need to continue that through the second period, James. And they've got the 2-goal lead. It's pretty healthy, but you want to get more. If they continue to get shots through the net and own the majority, it'll happen.
Under all sorts of pressure, trying to protect the puck. Sends it across the ice. Strome's going to play it against the half wall. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Lots of time left in this period. Florida's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Novak's won it off the faceoff.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
And the goalie covers up for the whistle. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Panthers are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Florida's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Sends it over to Sandin. And a good solid hit on that play. Slides it on over to Tkachuk. The Panthers played along the boards. Uses the force on that hit. Sends a pass over. Quick pass to Ekblad. Jostles the puck loose. Still has possession. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Dubois. They dump it in, and the D's going to change it up here. He looks deep to Gord. They've got some momentum here. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save. Well, he's frustrated with this call, and he's going to argue it with the official, but guess what? It's going to be a call. It's not getting changed.
They'll go back to work on their special teams.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Washington's won the draw. Pushes it across to Barabari.
Kubel's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
Grabs possession of the puck. Scores! A power play goal!
Well, he gets all of this one-timer, doesn't he, James? I mean, his one leg is almost on the ground as he bears down and lets it rip.
Florida's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. I mean, they've just moved the puck around so effectively.
Yeah, they've gotten in the offensive zone because of their speed through the neutral zone. They've gotten good entries, and then their puck possession in the offensive zone. I mean, it's been so difficult to take it away. It's been a string on their stick. They've been evasive, they've been elusive, and they've driven the net when they should have.
And we're still only in period number 2.
The Capitals, they're going to need to regroup if they want to get back in this game, James. They're halfway through it. There's still plenty of time left. They have to do much better than they started in the first half.
Florida's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Dubé. Puck is grabbed here inside the offensive end by Kovacevic. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Now, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take. They had success earlier in the overload set on the power play, James. I expect that they'll walk right back into it if they can win the faceoff. You know that you got to be heavy along the wall. You know you're set up on one side of the ice, but the key is the puck movement. You have to move it quick. You have to pull the coverage inside the dots, and then you have to look to work the magic, whether it's off the cycle or a quick give and go to take it to the net.
The Capitals will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Works it across to Ovechkin. And now he moves it quickly to Bryson. Broken up at center by Verhaeghe. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. And a great save.
Thompson's faced a high volume of shots from all different areas in their zone. I mean, his team has hung him out to dry, James. It needs to change or it's going to be a shelling.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Dowds won the draw inside his own end. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. Gains the zone from the right. Here's a chance. And he turned that one aside. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. LaPierre's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Dishes it off. Big-time save on a big-time shot. Florida's got possession of the puck. The Panthers have the puck along the line. Tkachuk's got it in the offensive zone. Great save. Picks off the feed. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Shot turned aside with the glove by Thompson. Barkov's ready for the draw on this man advantage. The Capitals get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Strome. And he's ridden off the puck. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Time running out with this man advantage. Here we go. On the backhand. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. Carrying it, looking. Long-range shot. Wide of the net there. And the defenders take possession. They go on the attack from the left side. Passes it over. Let's see what the officials are calling.
Well, the coach is simply wanting an explanation as to why his team keeps getting penalized. And just a reasonable explanation, that's all it takes. It's composed, though.
Washington's taken possession in their own end. And that pass is redirected. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come.
Fans, be sure to get your season tickets now at this year's playoff locations and prices.
Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Washington's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Here's a shot. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Dowds gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Capitals win it in the defensive zone. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Puck picked up by Grew. Florida's gained possession along the boards. Here they come on the attack. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Quick shot! Glove save and just enough of it. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And that's knocked away. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Thompson. Here's a short pass to Carlson. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Here's a blast. Oh, what a glove save by Bobrovsky.
This is an impressive save right here, James. I mean, there's a ton of net front presence, and so a lot of traffic that he has to battle through to find the puck, and he does, and he makes a nice save.
Oh, and here's the pass. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Tees him up. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Scores! And they do it again with the extra attacker.
That's one thing to do it in practice, James. It's another thing to do it when you're under pressure. They have met the task, and they found ways to create motion and attack the net.
The Panthers are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Florida's got the puck in the defensive end. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Washington sliding the puck behind the net. The Panthers take possession in the defensive end. Fires it. Oh, how scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. Well, such a fluid motion as he's skating in full stride and pulls that puck in towards his feet, changes the angle, and puts it by the goaltender. I don't think the goaltender even knew where that was going.
The Panthers are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Novak's won the draw. Loses his balance on the play. The Panthers carry it along the wall. The Capitals have it now. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Olivier. Takes the feed. And sends it just out of reach. Quick pass to Sandin. Washington's moving it into the offensive end. Good hit on the play. Moves it to Luosterainen. From the right side and up the middle. Looking to make something happen along the boards.
Lions really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. I mean, when it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs to move and make a desperation play, he does it.
Knocked away with the stick by Bryson. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Big save. Oh, there's one more. Florida's showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Big time stop there. The Capitals gain control of the puck against the wall. Backhander in front. Stopped by the goaltender. My goodness, look at this. The pressure is really starting to cook. They've got numbers here. The Capitals gain possession in their own end. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Panthers will play it in their own end. Slides the puck ahead to Barkov. All alone! Big time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of...
Oh, what a save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Here we go. Puck's in deep. Kapanen's lugging the puck. Moves it to Barkov. Moves the puck to the attacking area. On the attack along the boards.
Wow.
Scores! Matthew Tkachuk!
I'm really impressed with this play, James. You got to know where the puck is and where the shot is coming to, and you also have to fight for position. Once you're there with good time, you have to have great hand-eye coordination to be able to tap it and redirect it into the net.
The Panthers probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here, and I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about, and if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
And he connects with the long bomb.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Florida's got a hold of the puck now. Scoops up the puck now. Drills them. Washington's got it in their own zone. Receives the pass. Puck grabbed by Mikkola. He says, let's get physical on that play. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
He's in a high-danger scoring area. He's got a bit of time, but he knows he's going to have coverage come to him right away, so a quick snapshot, and he buries it.
Florida's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
The Panthers take possession here in the open ice. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Good hit on the play. And he sidesteps the check, time ticking away, and he comes up big. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. You know, you can look at the stats, and you can look at what the goaltender did tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cybulski for EA Sports. Tonight, it's Game 6. Will we see a Game 7, or does it end tonight? This is what you play for. Moments like this, you can feel the energy in this building, and we are underway. Slides it across. Takes the feed at the back end. The Panthers play it along the boards. Forsling's got it along the wing. Quick feed to Carlson. Takes the pass. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Bobrovsky. Drips it and rips it.
Bobrovsky's been saving his best stuff for the playoffs, and how important is that to be able to build one save on top of another and give your team some confidence when you're in the net. Great stuff and great start.
Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
Quick pass to Mikkola. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. The Panthers win it. Can't get it to go. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Slides it diagonally to Dubois. Centering feed. And that's stopped. Moves it quickly over to Mikkola. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Drives to the paint. Stones him in front.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed. The Panthers play it near the point. And a smart heads-up play with the bank. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We've still got zeros on the board. Florida's won the draw in the neutral zone. Huge steal in his own end. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Moves it over to Kulikov. Moves the puck along the half wall. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Down, stick handling in his own zone. He's got a step. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there.
That person in your family who's got an upcoming birthday, don't forget you can visit our team store for all the latest selections of jerseys, shirts, hats, and collectibles.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Ekblad's taking it from his own end. And he slides it quickly to Forsling. Intercepted the pass. Oh, nowhere to go but against the wall. Florida's got the puck along the boards. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Takes a shot and gets a piece of it with the trapper. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Solid body contact. Florida's got a hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Forsling. Shot! Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
The centermen glide into position. Florida's won it. Taken by Mikula. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Florida's got a hold of the puck off the draw. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, tough timing to take a penalty at the end of a period. You want to make sure that you can reset and regroup, but first things first, you got to kill the penalty.
There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around.
Just a reminder to always keep your eye on the puck. It can enter the seating area and cause serious injury.
2 more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Florida's won the opening face-off as their power play continues. Great defensive effort with the strip. And that's off a stick. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Can't maintain possession. Ferrafari's got it behind the cage. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Quick pass across to Ekblad. Shot! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Moves it to Forsling. Offside the call. We'll get a reset. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Quick feed to Novak. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And they clear that puck. Looking to break out here on the power play. Verhaeghe's got the puck. Quick feed down low.
The top power play unit showing a little bit of frustration there as they weren't able to execute. No luck around the net, but the second unit will come out with time on the clock. They'll want to make sure that they get pucks to the net and get traffic in the eyes of the tender.
Shuts him down. Now a quick pass to Verhaeghe. Oh, and the stick folds on the play.
Well, and that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. Point shot. Makes the save on the slapper. Angles it over to Fabry. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Strome's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Thompson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one.
Dubois standing up, ready to go.
The Capitals kill off the penalty.
Nothing like a strong PK to just elevate the team right from the bottom to the top of the roster. This takes hard work, and they certainly showed why they're on that unit.
And that somehow stayed out of the net. The Panthers have it against the wall. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Protas. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Handles the puck. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. Corrales won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Keeps possession. Hammers a shot. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Puck scooped up by Fabry. Tries to feed it over to Faravari. Slides it to Carlson. And knocks it down out of midair. And he takes the pass. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Oh, and they go back on offense. Dumps it into the O-zone. Florida's looking to break out. Slides it up front. Breakaway. Centering feed. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Past the midway mark in this period. We're still scoreless. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that's deflected off someone in front. Grabs the puck right in front and tries to escape the pressure. Quick pass to Iorio. Poked away by Reinhart. Moves it quickly over to Strome. And he takes the feed. Wrist shot from the slot. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
Puts it on net. My goodness, what a save by Thompson. Denies him again.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Florida's got the puck along the wall. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Sandin's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Big time stop. Let's see the call here.
Some fragile timing here, James, at the end of the period. It's a close game. Your PKers have to get to work. They can get some rest of the intermission, and they can start the next period.
The Capitals win that offensive zone faceoff. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Scores! Well, putting the special in special teams. It's a power play tally.
Well, it's all about specialty teams, and it often makes a difference. And right now, there was pass execution, and they found a way to attack the net.
The Capitals find themselves a huge goal late in period number 2.
Yeah, and sometimes the score of the game doesn't actually paint a great picture of how the game's going. Listen, they've been chasing it all game long, haven't generated many shots, but they do cash in on that one. That's got to change the momentum.
Blocked in traffic. Puck dumped in. Here's a short pass to Mikkola. Oh, look at this. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Teams are lined up and they are ready to get this third period underway. And this one's underway here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Florida's going to have to outwork the goaltender here, James. I really like their play in the offensive zone. They've driven the paint.
All alone! Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
And that's blocked in traffic.
Kachuk's really impressed me with that last play, James. I mean, to have the wherewithal to hold on to that puck, I mean, that's tenacity on your way down, falling to the ice and still get the shot off. That's leadership at its best.
Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. They've got the defense outnumbered. Picked off by Strome. The Capitals will play it from the defensive zone. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Moves it to Gord. Denied with the glove by Thompson.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save. The Panthers just received the news that they will be down a player for this game, so now they'll have to manipulate their bench and find a way to manage it throughout the rest of this game.
Well, here we go. Let's see how this unfolds over the stretch of this game now. And now it's grabbed by Sandin. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Moves it to the middle. And that's blocked in front. Working it across to Kulikov. And that's blocked away. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Washington's on the attack. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Puck sent over to Olivier. Glove save. All quick reflexes on the play. Sends the pass over. Big save by the goaltender. Picked up along the wall by Olivier. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch now. And they've got it in their own end now. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. Tries to get the puck over to Mikula. The Panthers play it along the wing. Sends the feed in front. Oh, and they can't connect on the pass because it was broken up in front. And the puck skips away after that move. Centering feed. And that chance is blocked. Taken along the wall by Olivier. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Baines. Along the half wall with the puck. And that pass goes off a stick. Puck picked up by Kapanen. Centering feed. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Getting into the later stages of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. And off the draw, they win possession. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Kapanen's got it against the boards. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Slides the puck over. Goo's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
They had success earlier on the power play in this formation, James. Really like that high umbrella where you're using the top of the offensive zone to work some magic, weave some as you move the coverage around. And once you get them running, that's where you can open up your lanes and attack the net.
Thompson's got the puck, and we'll get a whistle here with a stoppage of play.
Well, and this is a smart play, James. He's made huge saves all throughout the game, and this is a smart decision to be able to preserve the lead. He knows exactly where he's at, and he gets a much-needed face-off.
Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Moves it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. Oh, big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl. And they score! Another power play goal!
Well, the power play's been incredible tonight, James. Multiple goals, and it's because they've kept the PK unit guessing. When you don't know what your opponent's going to do, you don't know where to be.
The Panthers are running out of time as they trail late in this third period. And they win that draw at center. Puck moved over to Gord. Loses the coverage there. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Denied by the goaltender. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Best two words in sports up next, Cheryl. Game 7.
So entertaining from all angles, right? Your fans, us in the booth, and how about the players on the ice? I mean, how amped up are they for this Game 7? You know, it's going to be intense. It's going to be something small that makes the difference. But both teams are going to leave it all on the ice to be victorious in this series.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh.
Game 7. That's all that needs to be said for this one. Welcome back to EA Sports. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Puck grabbed by Reinhart. Over the line they come. Feeds it over on the rush. Florida's got the puck against the boards. Blocked in traffic. Quick feed to Ekblad. Play rolls on. Dumps it in. Quick pass to Tkachuk. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Carlson's been showing some frustration. You know, when you want to contribute as an athlete, especially when you have a strong skill set, and then you're in a pointless streak, man, the frustration grows and it builds, and you start to squeeze the stick tight.
Protas wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. Scores! And they are on the board quickly in this one.
Well, it's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent, and when you're aggressive and you are urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in.
Washington's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. McMichael's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty. Florida's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Shot! And there's a great save by Thompson. Knocked away. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. Here's a blast from the point. Oh, what a save under pressure. The D picks it up, but they are still under pressure. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Stones him on the one-timer. And he slides it quickly to Verhaeghe. Makes a move in front. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
They'll look to keep up the attack here on the power play.
Less setup, more rapid fire against a goaltender who's already tired.
Feeds it over. Blistering shot. Great glove save. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Barkov's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Steps in and takes the puck. And he loses control here. Takes the shot. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. Florida's won the faceoff at center. Moves the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Reinhart. Stops him with a glove. There's the whistle. We'll get a faceoff after the goalie covers up. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck. Moves the puck over to Tkachuk. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That trip right in front of the official's eyes. Can't get away with that. Tkachuk's going off to the box for 2 minutes. Washington's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. They score! On the power play, they make it count.
Well, they use the advantage to gain the advantage and break the tie. That's perfect execution on the PP.
The Capitals take the lead after that last goal. And Cheryl, what do you wait for here now? Do you anticipate the counterpunch, or do you look for the continued push attack?
Well, you got to continue to push attack. There's way too much runway left in this game, James. You're in the first period. You got to find a way to continue to compete, continue to maintain the momentum, and put your opponent on their heels.
And he takes the dish. big hit, and that frees up possession. Rips a howitzer from the point, and a great save. Moves it quickly over to Strome. Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out. There's another stop.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Too much traffic in the lane. Back to the point it goes. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates.
Carlson's back in the play after grabbing a new stick from the bench. I mean, man, these things snap in half.
Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him. Fires it on net. Oh, excellent play and goal there. Here's a short pass to Iorio. And he keeps possession. Florida's gained possession along the boards. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Tees it up from the blue line. And he had the answer on that play. Scooped up along the wall by Ekblad. Hammers the shot. No room for that one to get through. Moves it to Ekblad. Here's a chance in front. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Oh, there's a hit. And there's a collision. Oh, what a save. And there's the buzzer, much to the benefit of those defenders who look absolutely exhausted. They'll get a breather, as we all will here, with this clean sheet of ice. Period number 2 just around the corner. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Panthers had a strong period, James. All of the underlying numbers indicate that they were strong. I mean, they had the majority of possession. Yes, they're trailing by 1, but if they can continue and trust the process, they'll climb their way back in.
And it's a quick pass to Aubé-Kubel. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control.
Oh!
They score, and it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Washington's now up by 2 here in the second.
They've really pushed the pace this entire game, James. It's going to be a question as to whether they can really close it out. And their first few strides have been urgent. That tells me they've been prepared right from puck drop.
Fires it into the offensive zone. The Panthers have it now. And he slides it quickly to Gord. Here's a shot. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow.
Verhaeghe's on his way down to the ice, almost on 1 foot. Incredible display of awareness as he's able to get that pass off, which leads to a great scoring chance.
Taken by Gord. Quick feed to Ekblad. And that's intercepted by Strome. And they continue to apply pressure here. And now he moves it quickly to McMichael. Big-time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone-crushing, separating body from puck.
Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, and that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
Big-time stop there.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Luosterainen's crossed the line and is on the attack now. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. From one point man to another. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Grabbed along the boards by Olivier. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. And that slides right out to center ice. Kovacevic is moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Denies him. He got all of it. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Florida's put up a lot of shots and so far plenty of scoring chances, and yet they still trail here in the second. Barkov's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Kulikov. Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
Takes a hit, but still hangs on to the puck. The Capitals are across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Bobrovsky.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Late goings of this period. Washington's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. The frozen biscuits dropped and we are back underway here. Slides it diagonally to Kapanen. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Oh, what an insane stop by Thompson. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Here we go, period number 3. It's win or go home time now. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Panthers have done a lot of things well through 40 minutes of play, James. There's no need to panic. I mean, they've owned possession time here. It's just a matter of converting on their opportunities.
We're still in the early stages of this period. It's a 2-goal lead we're looking at with the score 3-1. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And he stands tall in goal. The Capitals pick up steam and are on the attack. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. Florida's got it in their own zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. There's a stop with the blocker by Thompson.
Thompson's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Oh, what a slick stop by Thompson.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
The Panthers are looking to get back into this one, trailing early in this third period despite having the better scoring chances. The Capitals win the draw. And now it's grabbed by Carlson and tries to make a diagonal pass to Dubois. Grabs control of it at the point. Washington's got the puck against the half wall. Made the stop on the play. From the left wing, takes the feed. Here's a chance. There's another consecutive save.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Passes on over to Gord. The Panthers take it along the wall. Oh, a clutch save. Picked up along the boards by Kovacevic. Puck picked up by Mikula. Looking for space inside the D zone. With possession along the wall. Here's a chance. And puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go.
Players work too hard to have the puck on their stick and to get to scoring areas to not hit the net. Even if they don't score, they'll get a rebound if they at least hit the tender.
Comes up with a big pad save to deny. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Sandin. And he takes the feed. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. The Panthers are going to serve 2 for tripping here.
I expect that they'll go with the exact same formation that they were successful on earlier, James, an umbrella power play set where you have 3 up high and really you're using the top of the offensive zone. You want to draw the coverage out, and then you can look for cross seams and perhaps dive down and really attack the net.
Cutting to the front of the net. Stopped by the goaltender.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Now a quick pass to Carlson. Here's a pass in front, and that's stopped. From point blank, scores! And they do it again on the power play.
Well, everything's been precise and decisive. I mean, when they move the puck, they move it with a purpose, James, and you can certainly tell that the practice, it's been paying off.
Novak's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. Florida's got it along the wall. And that goes off a player in front. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. The Panthers move it in. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. The Panthers need to find a way to convert one here late as they trail in the third. Lapierre's won the draw at center. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Quick pass to Reinhart. Here we go, odd man rush. Thompson's going to wait for the whistle, and I don't mind this strategy here, Cheryl.
Me neither. I mean, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He has been dominant between the pipes, and he knows he needs to pounce on this puck. He looks up at the game clock. They're winning. Not much time left in the third. They got to figure out a way to play it safe.
Barkov's won the draw, and they're on the attack. The Panthers looking against the half wall. What a steal in his own end. Knocked away by Tkachuk. Moves it quickly over to Carlson. And he slides it quickly to Bryson. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. He's got a little jump. What a save on the play. Jostled off the puck. Lapierre's got it in the defensive end. Keeps a hold of the puck after that knock. Puck dumped in, and the forwards are going to skate off. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Unloads from the blue line. And he shut the door on that last play. Delayed penalty coming up here. And it's a quick pass to Iorio. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Off the draw, they take possession. Washington's got possession of the puck. Here they come. Accomplished. They're moving on. And he slides it quickly to Ove Kubel. Looks to set up at the point now. Dying seconds, and he makes the save. There's the horn, and they're moving on. Well, enjoy the moment now. They're moving on to the next round, but you can't savor this too long, right, Cheryl?
No, you can't. I mean, you accept and you embrace that you met your short-term goal. So you got to kind of give that a check mark. But you know that you got to reset. You know,